Now then, people, it's Joe, it's all Leeds TV, and it's your instant match reaction after Leeds United were held at home against Luton Town. Listen, the big shout out Nathan Jones and Luton Town. He set them up perfectly. And I said at our time, watch the watch along. Thank you for everyone that watched the watch along. You know, we had nearly 1,500 people at one point, which is absolutely insane. But you watch that watch along, and when Conor scores, I said at half time, Nathan Jones has sat in. He's made changes from the line, the team that won at Swansea, yeah, the team that they've got a massive result. They've had to come all the way to Elland Road. He's made changes. Yeah, Izzy Brown doesn't start. James Collins doesn't start. Conor doesn't start because he's probably thinking it's a free hit. You know what I mean? I'm playing top of the league here. Who just absolutely schooled Fulham at the weekend in that second half. It's a free hit for me. And that first half was shite. And they just sat in and waited for us to make mistakes. And then at half time when he gets it to 0-0, he's thinking, I can have a go at these. We're going to get something. And he brings on Conor, and I said, he's pacey, he'll cause problems. We make an error, and that's what lets us down. To be honest, when I didn't see us getting back in the game, if I'm being totally honest. I didn't. It's not fucking terminal. Do you know what I mean? We've still got, I think, 6 points now. 6 points over Brentford with some, you know, they won tonight, with some difficult games coming up. Blackburn away on the weekend, which won't be easy, never is for Leeds United. But yeah, I mean, tonight was just laboured, lackadaisical again. There's chances in there. There is chances in there. Of course, we get back into the game as well. Stuart Dallas. And to be honest, it came out of nowhere. Alioski, I thought, was decent when he came on. He tried to make things happen. So did Pablo. We actually looked like something could create. For me, the same changes should have been made at half time as it was, you know, last time out. Pablo was made too late. The Shackleton for Dallas, strange one with a minute and a half left to play. Why not make it sooner? Helder Costa shouldn't have been on the pitch. I think he's been really piss poor, if you ask me. Really piss poor. Don't know what he does at times. Because when he runs at defenders, they're scared. You know, there was one where I think he got through the middle of Panzu and Sonny Bradley and caused them problems and was brought down, but he didn't do enough of it. We were too laboured, too slow on the ball at times. Pablo tried to inject something. Alioski tried to inject something. You know, we switched wings. I thought, listen, what's Bamford? What's that chance? I ain't had the opportunity to see it back. And maybe you should sit and wait to give you a post-match before. But, you know, I've got fucking work in the morning and I'm tired. So do it instant, get it up, get it out. But what's Bamford doing? It's a lovely ball in from Alioski. And you're thinking we're 2-1 up. I don't know what he does. I don't know if it's behind. It looked like it went behind him. But if it's behind him, mate, you're our top earner. We paid decent money for you. You should be able to judge the flight of that ball. You know, the lad said on the stream when he cleared the one off the line against Cardiff, and people were saying it's Roberts, it should have come in sooner, etc. His movement's great, and I get it. I'm not bashing him. Well, I am, but it's not all his. It's not his fault, but for this loss, do you know what I mean? He was pretty ineffective, but everyone else was. But what I'm saying, where was the movement with that? Because it was begging to be hit. All you need is a touch on that, any sort of touch, and it's in the back of the net, and we're 2-1 up. And then late on as well, Alioski, another decent ball. We know he can deliver. It might be 1 every 3, but then 1 every 3 are decent deliveries, and he puts one in for Costa. What's fucking Costa doing? What's he doing? And you know the frustrating thing on the stream? He goes like that. Alioski. No, mate. That was you. That needed a bullet header in the back of the net. Bang. See you later. Just flicked off you. It's not good enough, guys, tonight, really. You know, there was people mentioning on the stream the lads might have been negative. You know, I tried to remain, not impartial, of course I can't. I'm a fucking huge Leeds fan, you know that. But what I'm saying is, I tried to keep you inundated with the game, but tonight wasn't great. It broke down far too much. Luton set up perfectly. I thought Nathan Jones at half-time, he made them substitutions Conor comes on and score. Watch the stream. I said it. We make an error, he'll be at us. And he got round Ben White. And I don't know what Meslier is doing. Listen, I need to watch it back. And I feel like I'm overcritical on goalkeepers. I do. I used to do the same with BPF and people would hammer me for it. But people fail to look at goalkeepers sometimes when you're winning games. But he's looked flappy. He looked flappy against Cardiff. I think he should do better, especially with the first from Hoylett. He looked flappy against Fulham. They're all going back out into dangerous areas. The one from Meslier, he went, from Mitrovic, bam, who got his ban, thank fuck. Fulham, fuck you. But it's come back out. And tonight, again, flapping. There was one where Dallas has, swung round, actual hospital, tried to kick it out, hoof it, and it spun round, and he's managed to catch that. But there was too many flappy ones again, and for me, Cornick's decent one. Maybe Ben White gives him too much time, like we've seen with Hoylett, but he should save it. I might be wrong, guys, I haven't watched it back, but it looked shite goalkeeping for me. And again, there was the one a little bit later on, and Meslier did well to head it, but they're the sort of situations where we don't want that creeping back into his game, whereas goalkeepers having to run out 20, 25 yards to clear a ball because we've made an error. We should have won the game tonight. We should have won it well, because that's what promotion champions do. And we've struggled to break down, and we know the blueprint. Said it on the stream, it's the blueprint to beat Leeds United. It's to sit in, wait for them to make errors and be clinical. And that's what Luton have done. So big shout out, because I thought they played well tonight. I thought there was some decent performers. I thought Hilton was good in the first half. Carter Vickers and Sonny Bradley, did enough. Cornick when he came on. Great. Did more than what our wingers did. I don't know, Jack Harrison was pretty ineffectual tonight. Costa was shite. Corners, terrible. I don't know how many we had, but terrible. Variation. But when you do create variation, don't be sending them back to the halfway line. Don't be doing, I remember earlier on in the season, we used to give it Costa every time and he'd ping one in and he'd miss them. We're doing it, Dallas keeps coming on the right and it's the same sort of thing. And then when Harrison got put on him, he just sent two way over to little Alioski at the back post. He had an opportunity, Alioski as well, where he should, head it back across and he goes for goal from an acute angle. But the gap's down to 6 points now. Don't win, it brings everyone back in. It's 2 games, we've got 6 games left to play. We've got Blackburn next away from home. We'll do a watch-along for that. I'll get you a preview out for that. Thank you everyone that watched the watch-along. I know we couldn't provide a win for you tonight, but it's great that you all watched. Smash a like on this video, share and subscribe, and I'll see you later on in the week. Leeds United didn't win tonight, but we've got a point. That's the main thing. We still sit top of the table. Let's see what West Brom do tomorrow. And yeah, on to Blackburn now, and hopefully 3 points on the road for the mighty Whites. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much. Leeds, come on!